Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Last episode we fought Brock. I kind of ignored the fact we were fighting a gym layer, and now the continuation of fighting Pokemon. Also I did notice Bobbly is definitely underleveled, so we're gonna level up this episode. And also last time I was talking about generations, and I never finished that. So let's finish it up. So Hoenn. The reason like third generation I kind of sum up as what the new game is, Ruby Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire are kind of okay games. Emerald's really where it hit on the nose of a really good Pokemon game. Pokemon Emerald is one of the best Pokemon games out there in my opinion. And we are not going to go into what I think. I can tell you my favorite Pokemon game. A lot of people will probably not agree with me. You might. But I'll tell that at the end of this because it'll spoil what my favorite generation is. So, you don't know what it is, but process of elimination, you'll have a pretty close idea. Well, actually, no, I did tell you what my favorite is. So, if you don't remember, it's 3rd, 4th, and 6th. So, you can figure out what my favorite Pokemon game is. Alright, so, where was I going with this? Hoenn, it's a great game. The reason I had to rank it at 3 is because, reasons told later on in this episode. But I really like the story of seeing two guys fight against each other, and the plot made coherent sense where people would be at certain areas. The plot actually worked, and it functioned with both teams, battling against each other. And when you take one, it's like taking a game and taking, originally 2 bad guys. It's like if you had Emerald split in half, and then made the game work. That's what Ruby and Sapphire feels to me. I don't think it works. I don't think it works at all, like how Ruby and Sapphire work. That's why I think Emerald actually does work. I think it functions well on its own. So, next is Diamond, Pearl, and Soul Silver, and Heart Gold. I already went over Heart Gold and Soul Silver essentially last episode. They're not really my favorite games by any means, but Gen 4 in general, actually. Yeah, I'm going general on you. No, but Gen 4 in general is a really great thing. If you don't know, back in the old times, I believe I brought this up in the first episode, there was this thing that Gen 4 introduced, which was the special and physical split, where moves were specifically, like set moves now, were specifically physical and special. So Fire Fang, instead of just being special because it's fire, it changed to, it changed to physical. Which I never really understood why, if I remember correctly, that means Ghost isn't special. It was physical. That's weird. Of all things, it should be special. Like, because each typing had a physical or special. And it somewhat works. But not all the time. That's what makes certain Pokemon bad and certain Pokemon good. But anyways, so that's what Sinnoh really brought to the table. On top of that, Sinnoh brought so many things, I feel, to life. And the game is so good, in my opinion. I really like Diamond and Pearl. Probably one of my more favorite games. It brought the god to the table. Like, it brought the god of Pokemon here. It brought Giratina. It brought so many things. But that's not my favorite game. My favorite game of all time, it's in Generation 6. I'm not going to tell you until I explain. It's not Pokemon X and Y, it's Omega Ruby. So, my favorite Pokemon game is Omega Ruby. You're probably like, whoa, dude, are you seriously picking the easiest Pokemon game to date? Yes, I am. You know why? Because Pokemon games can be made hard. Easily. It does take a lot of effort to do that. The reason I prefer Pokemon, if I had to pick fair Omega Ruby versus X and Y, I'd easily pick Omega Ruby. It's because, I'll explain, X and Y brought to the table what none of them did. Pokemon Black and White did its best, like its very best, to make moving sprites. And it looked almost like they were moving. X and Y took that like 3 steps further by actually bringing moving sprites. As you can see, these sprites are kind of stationary. And I don't think they're called sprites anymore. Maybe they're still called sprites, I don't know. But, I mean, it brought to the table moving, actually moving. It looks realistic. And Pikachu's voice, which was hilarious that they actually did that. I mean, they made it. The game looks fantastic. But Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire took that a step further by adding cutscenes. Now, of course, highlight shorts. They're delightful and comfy and easily aware. You're youngster Joey, aren't you? Youngster Ben, you lied to me. Alright, guys. So, yeah, it's just what X and Y brought to the table, and then Omega Ruby took that and made it look good. And, I mean, the thing is, everyone talks about it. Everyone, would talk about it. Ho and confirm, ho and confirm, ho and confirm. Because everyone wanted to see it. Also, does that critical hit, or I'm just really weak? But I mean, everyone's talking about it. They can't wait till Hoenn gets confirmed. Jesus. Yeah. It's only like 2 levels under you. What did you do? This Rattata is in a top percentage of Rattatas. Oh my god. Figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in Shadow because he has special attacks. I don't know why, but I feel like throwing him in and getting a reason. But anyways, so yeah, I like the generations for that reason. Honestly, if you couldn't figure out, my least favorite Pokemon game is Black and White. I mean, kind of made that obvious with how much I bashed it. I feel like Black and White is worse. Like, I say the generation's worse, but I mean, it's mostly because the unknown. I feel like, Generation 1 is just boring and bland. Like, compared to the other stuff, it's like looking back. Old YouTube videos are a lot more blander than new YouTube videos, and I'm gonna die. Screw you, Xans. Dear Lord. 3 of my Pokemon has fainted to this freaking youngster. I hate you. Neener, I'm a poison type and you're not. There we go. Freaking youngster Ben. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't either. I don't believe how you beat me so much. Alright, let's just run back really quickly. I think there's something else I can talk about. Actually, Deadpool. I don't remember if I talked about this in the first episode or not. I already know, but Deadpool, the video game. If I have, oh well, just bear with me. I'm going to be talking about something again in case you haven't watched the first episode, which you should. The episode was probably decent, maybe. I don't know. This is episode 4. How am I supposed to know? I'm recording these at completely random times. Like, in 2 days, the first episode's going to go out. Like, you don't even know, man. I don't know what I got. Anyways, let's call it. I'm gonna go down that up. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, Deadpool the game is highly hated on Now I don't understand why. So, already there's probably someone else like, well, the game sucks, that's why. Why do you think the game sucks? I went, like, I was bored, and I was looking at, someone's rant, actually, about how Deadpool is, like, the worst game ever. He said on, the hardest difficulty, and he had the hardest time. It was physically impossible to beat. The gameplay sucks. First off, the Deadpool of itself is essentially a what's that called? Essentially a movie game that isn't a movie that doesn't suck on the movie basis, but like it's essentially it's about a comic book character that's really good. It's like the Spider-Man games. They're pretty good. I think so. The biggest complaint is gameplay. It's boring. You know, um, what's it called? It's boring and it sucks and I don't like the way the gameplay works. Well, what I've seen, I've agreed with certain people that posted against these people, is that, for example, I heard someone was complaining that, the gameplay sucks. There's only 3 guns to choose from, 3 melee weapons, and 4 ammo. Like, grenades, grenades, bombs, and bear traps. What the WTF? Bear traps. I was just like, hey, bear traps is a joke. It's literally like, who puts a bear trap? Of all the things, a bear trap. Deadpool does. Like, it's ridiculous. And, um, you know, and they're regular guns. You got your handgun, your automatic gun, your stronger gun, and then you got your cool gun, the alien one. I'm kind of going on this. But I mean, the way Deadpool works, and the reason the game works so well, in my opinion, is that the reason the game works is essentially, if you like Deadpool, you'll love the game. It'll be your favorite game. Well, not your favorite game. The gameplay isn't... I do agree with the people that the gameplay isn't as much. It's not the next, gotta list off something you probably know. So you're crying, it's not inventive. It's not gonna give you a new type of gameplay. Deadpool is supposed to be funny, and I feel like he pulls off, it does the job well to show the ridiculous hilarity known as Deadpool. Now, is the gameplay good? It's so-so. And the person complained that the hardest difficulty, and you can't switch, normal. First off, you can, you just have to have a little brain power here. So, you have to go to campaign, click campaign, you have to go to title screen, click campaign, and then scroll the way around the area you are, because usually the chapters are there. And when you scroll all the way there and click there, your items are still with you. Because the way it works is you could start a new file, and you still have your old guns. You have all of your points and such. And I don't understand how people didn't realize that. For example, I changed my difficulty, and also, I played on the hardest difficulty because I heard other people playing on the hardest difficulty, and I was like, alright, I'll try this, and then I played it, and it was too hard for me. The game is very difficult on the hardest difficulty. There's a lot of things that I find somewhat cheap, but other people will probably find entertaining. Some weird people. But I mean, I find it cheap, other people would like it. That's just how gaming works. And if people are going to complain because they set it to the hardest difficulty thinking that they could beat it, let's say you couldn't change, the difficulty. If it was too hard at the beginning, then you need to change it then, even if you can change it. And also, a great example someone pointed out is old games. If you set to harsh difficulty, you either went straight through and died, or there wasn't even a difficulty. Well, there was difficulty. It was one set difficulty that everyone played on, and it was pretty difficult. The game was supposed to be a challenge. Games aren't supposed to hold your hand. I guess that's why people don't like the newer Pokemon games. But I mean, yeah. Anyways, suck this lady. Yeah. Probably off camera I'll fight certain optional trainers that if a trainer is going to if I have to completely go out of my way to fight them, I'll probably fight them off camera. So, just get a heads up on that. But anyways, at least you'll have a super attack like that one guy. He literally he almost killed me with one hit. Ridiculous. Alright. Actually, Nidoran male, I believe, is coming up. Oh, no, female. Nidoran female was not the Pokemon I was thinking. Nidoran male was going to be on my team, but then I decided to change team members, on, on a whim, sort of. Yeah, I decided to change team members from, instead of Nidoran male, there's a female and a male version. I was gonna have Nidoran male, but I kind of realized it's kind of overdone. And I want my team to be a little diverse. And though a lot of my Pokemon, a lot of people use, the last two team members, I'm trying to remember who they are. One of them is probably still up there with a lot of people use it, but I mean, there's only 150 Pokemon to choose from. Not gonna be getting too many options here. But, anyways, tip for fighting Nirans, they have the ability Poison Point. And if you touch them with a physical attack, you get poisoned. It's like static. The way you deal with them is simply pull out a special attacker, like electric, fire or something. Something that seems like it shouldn't be physical. If it is, well then you're screwed. Pretty sure that, what was it? It was like, I think it was all the evolutions, then, dragon, and minus fairy technically, but I mean, that's before special split. I think that's what it was. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on screen. Yeah. But anyways, alright. Can I fight the Canopy? Oh wow, he's level 9, sweet. Alright. But I mean, yeah, Deadpool, it's a pretty good game. I think people get too much hate. Game I really need to get into is Okami. Like, I got that for my birthday. The game is fantastic. I started playing only at the beginning part, and I was like, wow, that game's good. And I still haven't gotten too far in it. Another great game I have flying around that I need to play is Donkey Kong Country Returns. That game is ridiculously hard. And I think I brought this up whenever I brought up Deadpool before. Xenoblade Chronicles I've had lying around, still haven't beat that game. And I'll still sell all the things I got for my birthday. Super Mario Galaxy, some magic cards, and that Growlithe picture, and not a Growlithe picture, Growlithe dog, Growlithe clay statue, and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Alright. Send up Shadow, it isn't getting a lot of attention. Alright. Alright. Actually, yeah, okay, whatever. All it's gonna do is harden. I never really went over this, but yeah, banana pods, all they'll do is harden. You should probably go, I'll just start going over the Pokemon, like, tips on fighting them. So, weak Pokemon, if you have a Pokemon that needs to be trained and you have a lot of time to waste, let them fight Metapod. Alright. Alrighty. Alright. Leave, you won't fight me? Oh, you do. Eek, did you try to touch me? Wow, that's really well hidden actually. Alright, it's just a Jigglypuff. I'll be able to finish this off pretty easily with Muhammad Ali. Prince Ali as it be, Ali Ababa. I don't know how the song goes and the person's dead. Well, that's the genie. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Actually, Robin Williams, I watched, this year I watched, oh, Craze and Infatuated. It's gonna take a while. But I watched, what's her called? Oh, what is it called? This is gonna drive me nuts. Jesus. Yeah, I watched Jesus. No, I watched, Dead Poet Society. That's what it is. With Ron Williams. It was really sad watching that movie for the first time. Like, I actually didn't, I hadn't watched that movie in a while. And what's stupid is my teacher didn't finish the movie. Like, she just stopped showing it. She was like, yeah, these kids saw most of it. I don't need to see the rest. The rest is sad. And, you know, they do the Captain part, which I didn't see. I'd actually watched that on YouTube. Kind of funny. And yeah, rest in peace, Ron Williams. Sad that he's gone. And this episode went sad. I make it happy you can't watch it. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be really sad because I have to go. So see you guys next time for Let's Play. Oh yeah, you're probably like, it's over. Finally! This guy's boring. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green. I'm not falling for that crap. Alright, see you guys then. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Last episode we took on the gym leader Brock. I kind of ignored the fact we were actually doing a gym battle. But we took on gym leader Brock and we probably should have peeled off Cat. God dang it. Alright, fine. Let's reset up. You get more bonus content at the end of these episodes. Yeah.